it may appear, or as we believe. And as you are about to see, a particular woman is about to see this revelation for herself. She hesitates on the way to her employment, feeling as if drawn to the church that stands before her. She looks around feeling that someone is watching her, and finding no one, she decides to enter the church as if she were practicing the great taboo. Hello? She calls out to the immaculate cathedral around her and waits. Yet she hears no reply nor sees any sign of a present soul.
What am I doing here? It's not even as if I belong in this place.
She looks about her once more. She decides to herself that she may as well try to speak to a God that she hasn't known for many years.
I know that I haven't spoken to you in so long that I barely know how long ago it was. And that I really haven't made the best choices in my life. But I just want to say that I'm at the end of my rope. And I'm really hoping to make things change. Just give me a sign. Please.
She opens her eyes and looks to her right and left, as if a sign from the heavens would suddenly appear at her request. After seeing that nothing happened, no shining lights, choir of angels, or burning bushes, she rises to her feet, disappointment and embarrassment painting her face. She turns to leave the house of her God and return to her sordid life.
Oh! I'm so sorry. You startled me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. That's so embarrassing of me.
Don't worry about it, Cindy. It happens more often than I care for, but it is always entertaining.
As Cindy looked over the man, she reveled at his pure white clothes and punctuating black accents, which enhanced the alluring appearance of the man. She felt a strange attraction to him, as one would to a lover, and she partially averted her eyes, as if looking directly at his eyes were as harsh as gazing at the sun itself.
Come over here and have a seat. You look like you could stand some less business-related company for a change.
Sure. I don't get a chance to talk to, well, anyone outside of work.
Cindy suddenly felt immense warmth as she sat next to the stranger, like one would experience while wearing all black on a hot and sunny day on the verge of sweating.
Feel free to take off your coat. It is rather warm in here, and don't feel uncomfortable. I'm not that kind of man.
Oh, okay.
As Cindy removed her coat, the man eyed her wardrobe, taking in the crimson cloth that clung to her shapely frame, noting how it accentuated her overall alluring appearance. Once she had finished setting her coat in her lap, she took in the stranger's appearance. His well-tanned skin, his light-drenched hair, as if he had spent his entire life in the direct light of the sun, and that his eyes seemed to shine. That paired in tribute to the melodic tone of his voice, like lightning is to thunder.
Don't worry, Cindy. If you're nervous, I'll speak first.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No, we don't know each other directly, and neither am I an associate of Reggie's, although I'm quite familiar with him and his business, one of the oldest ones in the world, in fact.
Oh God. Am I in some kind of trouble? Are you a cop?
No, not at all. I'm just very familiar with all types of businesses that share a common, shall I say, motive. But that's just solely academic. What I do know is that you are Reggie's favorite employee, yet he also despises you because of his own rules regarding his employees. Oddly noble given his profession.
Cindy gazed upon the stranger, who appeared to know every detail about her working life, yet she could tell that the man was genuine in his apparent concern when he spoke regarding her, and felt herself ease into a sense of comfortableness. She then felt herself compelled to begin speaking to him, regardless of what it was that escaped her mouth.
To tell you the truth, Mr. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
My apologies, how rude of me. My name is Lucius. Lucius Tutor. Well, that's the name I go by these days. I feel there's a bit of a hidden charm to it. Besides, most people would laugh at my true name anyway.
What a lovely name. Is it Italian? And I completely understand that. I've used a few different names to address myself as, too.
Smart girl. And Italian. And something like that, but please do continue.
Cindy shakes her head, calling herself in her train of thought back to where she was before the distraction of Lucius Tutor's name. She let her face fall into an expression of resentment as she continued to speak to him.
To tell you the truth, I hate him. I hate how he treats me and all the other co-workers. And the things that he makes us do while we're working. I mean, I do make enough money to get by, but the clientele I interact with, they have me do all sorts of things. Some of them are quite nice, polite, and respectful even. They like to have our meetings in some very nice places. The others, well, not so much. And frankly, it's got me at a breaking point anymore.
Mr. Detour leaned back slightly for a few moments and chewed over the words that she spoke to him. Each syllable brought to mind the whipping winds that are common occurrence in portions of his homeland, and carefully selected his words and tone, very carefully so as not to mislead the woman he was holding counsel with.
Cindy, if I may ask, have you ever considered dealing with your situation? Not in a temporary manner, but more permanent condition.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, sweet child, have you ever felt the need to take some kind of action or motion of any kind to change your situation, for better or worse, at any rate?
Cindy thought over Mr. Detour's statements, for she truly had never considered what he was asking, except in her most privately intimate of dreams. And she recalled each fragment of those dreams to her mind from every hidden reach of her memory. She also wondered if the stranger had somehow known about her line of thinking.
I suppose I have a few times, but I have no idea how to change it, or even what I would do, or I would go if I did.
Lucius focused his mind on where he would take the conversation next. All while he adjusted his tie and shirt cuffs, he then turned to look her directly in her eyes, scanning the very depths of her soul.
What would you say if I told you that, logically, and bar some kind of divine intervention, that there are several options that can be presented to you, dear child?
What, are you offering me a new job or something?
No, nothing like that at all. I'm simply making you aware of all the options that you have at your disposal.
Lucius arose from his seat and offered his hand out to Cindy, who took it, and noticed his touch was as hot as a freshly lit fire. She rose up from the bench and proceeded to follow him as he began to walk around the church, glancing at the stained glass windows that adorned the walls.
You could end your job by ending your boss's career, by both tooth and claw, so to speak, or by taking pen to paper. You may just continue the simple yet clearly unpleasant life you currently lead. You could choose to take the easy way out, or you could just simply walk away from it all and never think of it again, to start anew as it was.
Cindy stumbled while trying to search for words in response to Lucy's most recent remarks, ones that hit her like a bolt of lightning, throwing her entire line of thinking off and causing her to lose step and fall behind Mr. Detour.
Just so it's clear, I'm not encouraging any of these options. I'm only making you aware of them, and that whichever decision you make in the end is solely yours.
Mr. Detour came to stop in front of the altar and looked up at the crucifix with his hands in his pocket as a look of pure defiance rests on his face as Cindy retook her seat in the pew, letting his words sink in.
Why would you ever tell me something like all of this? I mean, I don't even know you.
I'm telling you because, believe it or not, I have learned the value of making your own decisions in life, not letting anyone tell you what to do or how to do it. That alone will cause you to feel that you don't have a choice how to live your life, how your life will pan out, or you can make a decision for yourself. Frankly, it makes me furious.
Cindy looked around her as she felt a strange rise in heat in the building, which was very odd since the cathedral was so large and it was only 40 degrees outside in the wind.
You know, my story isn't very hard to find, but believe me, in reality, it wasn't really a fight. It was more of a shouting match, and I walked out of the house with a few brothers who decided to join me. But that's not really important. Just like I am trying to point out that the right and wrong are simply how you see our decisions in life, and how we act on those decisions.
Cindy then looked down at her clothes and thought of exactly what he had meant with each word he said to her, as if they were spoken from some deity she was listening to the sermon of. Yet as she looked up to speak to him again, he was gone. Confused, she looked around to see if he had hid from her, yet she never heard a single footstep. It was as if he had vanished into thin air, the same way he had arrived. When she decided to give up her search, she picked up her coat, to find that beneath it was a card to the local police vice unit, a large pistol, and an envelope. She cautiously opened the envelope and looked at its contents.
Cindy, I know that I said I am not encouraging any of these decisions. I am simply offering you the items that can help you in whichever decision you make. Yours truly, Lucy Detour.
Cindy reread the letter to herself several more times, and after a few moments, pregnant with consideration, she made her decision. And so, life in reality is not being guided, written, or decided for us. Not by God, devil, angel of heaven, or demon of hell. It is for ourselves that decide which paths we take.
Oh, I missed the PS somehow. Temptation is not being driven towards something. It is knowing all of the options and following the darkest one. Prince of Wales.
Attention passengers. Please note that there has been a security breach. Please report all suspicious activity to an airport security officer.
Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I just landed. Yeah, I'll be on my way home in about an hour. And then we need to sit down and talk this out. No, honey, there's no need to be upset. No, I'm on my way, baby. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hello.
Hey, buddy! What are you doing in the family restroom?
Oh, sorry. The men's room had a line.
And
I
you
couldn't
thought
sleep.
you'd just walk in here? This place is for peoples with kids, okay? I am a U.S. Air Marshal. We like to patrol unsuspecting places. I'm Alex.
William. Okay. Bye-bye now.
Oh, wait. What do you do, William?
I am a marine biologist.
Oh, I adore marine biology. Starfishes, seahorses.
Yeah, I should go because my wife, she's waiting for me at home, and I don't really have time to sit around and
Hey, oh,
chat.
you're married? I'm married. But now she wants a divorce. My Janice. I signed this single piece of paper, and I'm alone again. It's crazy, isn't it? What's your wife's name, by the way?
Molly.
Molly? What a crazy coincidence.
Attention all passengers. Please note that there has been a security breach. Please report all suspicious activity to an airport security officer. Code 5. Code 5.
Is that serious?
That's routine. I touched a stingray once. Do you ever get to work with stingrays?
No. Cephalopods. Shouldn't you be out there?
No. Main floor security takes care of Code 5s. Ooh, octopi! I'm really more interested in their cousin, the squid. That's what I like about you, Will. You share a love of all things aquatic. I'm also slightly obsessed with eels. That's the trouble with obsession. It leaves you alone in the end.
Bye.
No! I mean, now that we know each other, you'll need to talk me out of signing those divorce papers. You're not going to be able to, I can tell you that.
Look, tell me what's wrong and we'll fix it. Life is is about fixing problems.
My Janice. With the divorce, I'm afraid she's going to leave me.
Sounds like it.
You're married, William. How would you feel if Molly left you?
If Molly wasn't happy, I assume I wasn't
Performing? A relationship is like a shark. It must keep moving or it will die.
So I get on the blue pill.
The blue pill makes you go blind. I'd rather be dead than blind. Visional redirection, my friend. That is my master plan.
Whoa!
That's it? You're not even gonna ask what it's for? You aren't even curious why I have a 9mm in an airport restroom at 10 o'clock at night?
Jesus. Look at the size of that thing. Have you ever shot it before?
No. But what's more important is what I'm going to shoot with it. Oh, for the love of Christ, are you kidding me? I'm committing suicide. I'm going to fucking kill myself, okay?
Oh, okay.
Don't even think you're going to dissuade me. Are you serious? Wait, you're even going to try to talk me out of it?
I really haven't thought about it,
You're
actually.
really just going to nonchalantly walk out of here knowing full well that you allowed a man to end his life?
Well, no, not intentionally, no.
No,
But I would...
no, not at all. And it's not like you're going to stop me anyway. No, sir, my mind is made up. Hey, go right ahead. I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Alright, fine. No one needs to know. I doubt anyone even miss you anyway.
Are you kidding me? Everyone will miss me more than you can comprehend.
Oh, you really think so, huh? Well, maybe you're right.
Of course they'll miss me. Everyone is going to feel terrible about how they treated me. Even if they did nothing wrong.
Yep. Can't argue with that logic.
Stop it! I know what you're doing. It's not going to work. You can't trick me with reverse psychology.
Seriously, dude, you and I both know how much pity sex this movie's going to get you. Posthumously, of course.
Fuck you!
Alright. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with all you fucking people? What makes you think you're so much better than me?
I don't think I'm better than you. I don't even know you. I just walked in here.
You don't think I can tell? You look at me like I'm crazy, depressed sociopath, craving attention.
Depressingly boring sociopath.
What did you say?
Huh?
No, I heard you. What the fuck did you
I
say?
said you were boring. You happy?
Boring?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean I'm boring?
I meant you were boring. You were boring, obnoxious, and I don't like you.
But you don't even know me.
And from what I've seen, I really don't want to know you. You're just a self-absorbed asshole. Well, are you gonna shoot yourself? Or what? Come on, get it over with.
You can't say that kind of stuff to me. Stop it.
If you won't do it, then I will. Give me the gun.
Oh, get away from me!
Alright then. So I think we've pretty much established that you're not going to do it. Now, what do I have to do to get you to give me the gun and forget this ever happened?
Oh, it's not that easy. You can't just blink and make all this disappear. I'm sick. I need help!
Give me the fucking gun. Come on. Thank you.
I want my gun back.
No.
No one is leaving till I get my gun back.
Why would you subject your friends and family to the endless grief that accompanies you pretending you were to commit suicide? If you've known all along you weren't gonna actually do it.
Oh,
And if you say that you don't know, I swear to God, I will kill you with my bare hands. Now, unlock the door.
It's stuck.
What? It was fine 2 seconds ago. You jammed it!
No, it's stuck.
Attention all security personnel. Code 7. Attention all security personnel. Code 7.
What does that mean? What the hell does code 7 mean? Shouldn't you be out there?
You don't need me till code 11.
Attention all passengers. Suspicious activity has been noted in Terminal 4. Please return to a designated safety location. Repeat, all passengers, please return to a designated safety location.
We're in Terminal 4! We're in Terminal 4!
William, remain calm. This bathroom is a designated safety location.
What about the security cameras, huh? Will the security even know that we're in here?
They don't have security cameras in a family bathroom. Would you like some stranger to watch you baby powder your son's ass?
Code 9. Alert to all security personnel. Code 9.
What does that mean? What does code 9 mean, huh? What the hell does it mean?
Armed intruder.
You! That's you, isn't it? You're the armed intruder!
I am an U.S. Air Marshal, William. What good would I be without a firearm? Besides, you got my weapon.
So there's really a terrorist out there. Oh, God. I gotta get back to Molly.
No, the terrorist will give you a bullet to a brain. Just call her.
We have an arrangement. She calls me.
Yes. Bullet to the brain. Got any food?
I have chocolate.
I can't eat chocolate. Always an altar boy, never the bride. And I can't eat chocolate.
You mean bridesmaid? Oh. Sorry. Hey. No. Calm down, sweetie. No, I'm trapped in the bathroom. Yeah, at the airport. There's an armed intruder. No, I'm not making this up. Molly, I'll be there as soon as I can. Molly, calm down. Calm down. Molly.
Lovers quarrel, huh?
I told her I'd be home by now.
Attention all passengers. Please remain in your safety location. Security, please report to the front annex of Terminal 4.
Oh God, Terminal 4 again. We're in Terminal 4!
Attention all passengers. Please find a safety location. Repeat, all passengers, please seek refuge in a safety location.
What do we do? What do we do? Oh my God! Why aren't you calling your people? What do we do?
Calm down, William. I've been trained for these occasions. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and relax. Visional redirection, my friend.
Attention all passengers. Please remain in your safety location. Terminal 4 is in lockdown. Repeat, Terminal 4 is in lockdown.
Will you stop humming? I don't like humming.
Sorry. When I was a kid, whenever I got nervous, I just started humming.
Well, I don't like it.
We should read. Reading is something you can do alone. You ever read this?
Moby Dick? Why are you reading Moby Dick?
Oh, don't you just love this book?
No, the title makes no sense, and it focuses on the villain, not the hero.
Maybe the title keeps us from guessing who the real hero is.
Okay, see, I'm just saying, if you read Pride and Prejudice, you get the idea that somebody's going to be proud, and somebody's going to be prejudiced. Okay, will you please stop humming, seriously? And why the hell are you humming Christmas songs? It's freaking July.
Christmas is a time for miracles.
Stop. Just stop talking. All we ever do is talk about death.
Maybe this is why it happened. Maybe I've really never had a healthy fear of death.
Alex, you aren't going to die.
I fear women more than I fear death. At least death is certain.
Hey, baby. No, of course not. Stone sober. Yeah, we'll have to wait till they say it's safe to go home. No, Molly, I'm not blowing this off. I'm trapped here. No, don't say that. Why is she doing this?
Do you want me to talk to her next time?
No! Look at that air duct. Look! If one of us can slip through the air duct, we can get to security.
Yeah, it'll have to be you.
Alex, I cannot possibly fit. Look, I'll boost you up.
No. No, I can't be in tight spaces.
Yes, you can. Alex, look, if you can get through that air duct, then we can go home. We can go home.
Hey! Over there!
William, stay away from the door. Oh, they should have called the code 11 by now. You ever get to work with whales?
No, cephalopods.
Imagine staring into a whale's enormous eyes. Two big black orbs on either side of his head. Whales cannot see either directly forward or backward.
Okay. You know what? I'm calling for help. All right, they need to know that we're down here.
So whales see everything, yet nothing. Whales are lucky, because we can only see one at a time, but whales see two things. That's why humans become insanely focused on one target.
Hello, hi. Yeah, look, I'm trapped here in Terminal 4. Yeah, we need help down here pronto.
So Whale couldn't truly see an approaching shark.
Yeah, in the family bathroom. What do you mean, which one? The one in Terminal 4. What do you mean, which level? I don't know. Second, third, second. Just try all of them. Because the door's stuck. Yeah, can you hear me? The door is stuck. Hello? Oh. It's great.
That's how a shark takes down a whale. Systematically. He attacks once, and then circles. He attacks again, and then circles. By the time the whale starts to bleed, the shark attacks again, and again, and again, so the victim has lost so much blood that he doesn't stand a chance. Then, and only then, does the shark go for the kill. Sharks are a personal test. You need to be sure of exactly who you are around a shark.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Molly, do not hang up. Don't hang up. We can work this out, okay? Look, baby, we love each other. All right, we love each other. I know you still care. Because I can hear it in your voice. In the way you say my name. Please, don't throw this away. What? What? Okay, fine. Fine. No, you have a nice life. I said you have a nice life. I can never get the last word out. She said have a nice life. As if we'd never see each other again. As if this is always my luck.
Me too. Always an ultra boy, never a bride. And I can't eat chocolate. Can't eat fucking chocolate.
Bridesmaid. I love chocolate. I always got good chocolate for Christmas. That's kind of escape.
And that is what I wanted to talk to you about. Escape. We'll call it visional redirection.
Oh, right. Hey, your master plan.
No, listen to me before you start with that sarcasm shit. Now let me explain how this whole thing will work.
Please do.
Okay, what did I say about the sarcasm? I was reading Moby last night. One day, Captain Ahab assembles the entire crew and makes them swear to death to the white whale. He nails a Spanish doubloon to the mainmast, turns, and gives them the look. The look that lets you know they're staring into the cool, calm eyes of a man with a vision. It's then that Starbuck realizes Ahab would sacrifice his own crew for Moby. A human sacrifice.
That's it? We've been sitting around in this shitty bathroom and that's the only thing you've thought up? Why the hell am I even listening to you?
You know what Molly wants, don't you? Women are obsessed with the ideas of heroes.
Look, my hands are shaking. I can't keep sitting here waiting for something to happen.
Molly wants you to be a man. A real man would take action.
Oh, yeah. I'll just go up there and shoot someone. Stop humming.
Sorry, I got nervous.
And how in the hell does humming help?
Oh, it's a funny thing. See, when I was 8, I woke up on Christmas morning to my mother's screams. I followed the sound to the bathroom where I found my father in a jacuzzi. He'd been celebrating early, drinking his way through the night. Apparently passed out and subsequently drowned. Poor man's corpse must have been simmered for hours. And that's how I came to be standing over his ghastly, white, naked body, lifeless, looking for the poignant strains of Nat King Cole in the background. Chestnuts roasting.
That is not funny.
On an open fire. You know what's funnier? You never had to fire this gun. Is that a metaphor for the rest of my life? That I have the wish commitment, but not the balls.
You have never fired this gun.
Yeah, it's been a horrific day. So, what are you gonna do with that? It's a nice gun, Superman. You could go prove yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, all I have to do is go outside and prove myself. That's all. I'm a man.
A hero.
Yeah. Yeah. Her hero. Wait. I can't do it alone.
Oh, of course you can. Have you ever shot a gun before?
Well, no. But don't even think you're going to be able to dissuade me.
I said okay. I'll even help you.
Are you serious? You're not even going to try to talk me out of it? Right, okay. I guess now you actually have to talk me out of this one, don't you?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, you're not going to be able to. I can tell you that much. No one needs to know this ever happened. Life will go on as usual.
Life isn't going to go on as usual, William.
Fuck you.
Whoa, what's wrong with you?
Me? Look at you! You are a sociopath.
What did you say? What did you say? What the fuck did you say?
You know what I said? Happy?
Oh, very happy.
Oh.
You've known from the beginning how this was going to end.
I
If you deny it, I swear to God, I will just kill you with my bare hands. Hello, Molly? Yes, you can be the first to congratulate me. Who am I? A local hero. Bye-bye.
Code 11. Attention all security personnel. Code 11.
The Measures Taken, Cheyenne, Wyoming by Richard Morrell.
I'm dead? What? Damn it, I'm fucking dead? Really, guys? I thought I was your friend. Ugh, where am I now?
Who is this flower above me, and what is this work of God? I would know myself in all parts. Mahalo. That has to be one of the hardest things I've ever done.
It wasn't an easy choice.
We had to do it, though.
Damn right we did. But you feel guilty. Hey, who has the...
Of course you forgot we missed out on a chance to get some more.
Look at A. We have enough for a small round.
Now that there are just 4 of us. Amakua. Guilt. Yeah. I wish there'd been another way. I'm sure you do. You fucking killed me, bastard. Put me out of your misery, assholes.
Sean would have been a threat, Mick.
Would have been. They already were, if you ask me.
Ah, that's the stuff. The field medicinal smells home now. Isn't that sad?
You don't know what you did. Goddamn suckers. It's gonna be fun watching some Mad Max wannabe knock each of you off.
I know you tried to reason with them. There just wasn't any way in. Sean just believed they had the right.
They believed that others were wrong.
Damn right I did.
We can't afford too much of that. Certainly is a disease.
That's too extreme, even for you, Robin.
Come on now. Some things are certain. There are some that need to be banished and some that need to be...
We agreed upon that, Mick.
Yeah. Still, Sean was my friend.
Some friend you turned out to be. Pushing me off of Pole Mountain to break my fucking neck.
So, it's done.
Farrah!
Thank the immortals!
I was so scared you wouldn't... Skeeter got snatched up towards the end of the big kerfuffle. Hey, I heard a joke. How's an economic collapse like a priest standing in the altar missing his red book? Mass panic. We all need humor to get us through. You'll learn soon enough. Anyway, it was touch and go there for a bit, even though I was ahead of the game with the bug out bang and Skeeter the skateboard.
Had to pull out old Reba roller skates as backup, huh?
Contingencies.
Yes, clearly we carried out the mission. I'll never forget that image.
Dana, Mick, Robin, I'm sorry. We had to. The visions.
You killed me because crazy Vera had visions? Sheesh!
Sean's still around us, though.
I'm sure their spirit will haunt us forever.
My mission in death. Still got the sense of humor. I can be final destination, part infinity.
We need to send the Shawnee Rivers along now.
You ain't sending me anywhere, Yogi Berra bitch on wheels.
Isn't pushing our cannibal friend off the cliff enough, Vera?
Sean's dead, but her spirit is confused. She saw herself a hero, even though we all knew better.
Keep talking, twat face. You didn't know half of it.
She's quite angry, but we had honorable intentions behind our actions.
You know, if I didn't know better, I would say you think Sean's spirit is hearing us right now.
Bitch would know I'm still here.
Yes, Mick, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Vera, what would you have us do?
Bastards can't think I'd leave just because you snapped my neck.
This is all bullshit.
Mick, you especially need to stay. You need to say what's in your heart.
Sean never understood that sort of thing. This is a waste of time.
Nothing you say would change anything. I'll find a way to get my revenge. And you all can go fuck yourselves until then.
We must try.
I have to agree with Mick here. Even if Sean is still with us, what harm can they do?
Well, Sean probably picked some of this stuff up from others. Hey, I've got one. How's economic class? Like a failing chemistry student who got fouled up about density. Mass hysteria. And he has a lisp. Math hysteria.
Waka waka waka, and living others, while we're on the subject.
I'm sure, too.
Robin, don't. That was our secret.
Every town in the state has its ghosts. It's people who thought their way was God's way and the others were the highways to hell. Cheyenne is certainly no different. Might even say the depots, squares, buildings have some of that old-time judgment in their bricks and mortar from some of Sean's relatives.
Cheyenne's a good town, Robin. Whose side are you on, traitor?
Mick, Dana, please understand. It's like there's a disease. The Algonquin Indians called it Witigo. It's a kind of insanity infection. Some people were born with it and some become afflicted. It's curable until a certain point. We've seen it before. We've all experienced it before. Wendigos are beyond reason and they embody all that we avoid like the virus, even as try to co-create something beyond our wildest dreams. Shawnee was a Wendigo, even though we don't know when they changed or why.
Wetico, huh? That's certainly different.
Farrah, butt out. Whatever Sean was, let me grieve my own way.
That's all fine and dandy, Mick, but this is a physical, mental, and spiritual disease. We've broken the physical toxin, and the mental has dissipated, but it can and will return. We need to address the spiritual aspect to keep a sacred container for our radiant visions of Cheyenne and for the rest of the region to continue as we wish them to.
Vera, you just keep losing me with all this new age sewage.
Come on, guys. I know you feel it. Don't you feel that Sean's still here? Don't get lost in the abstract here. It's on your skin, in your blood. You sense the infernal insanity.
I always feel there's something lurking about. If I'm not paranoid, I'm not paying attention.
And Sean's just adding to that.
That's news to me. Oh my. There are lots of others here. Oh wow! Is that Mr. Skylar Meadows? Where in blazes did you come? How's it hanging, dude?
Don't you want to at least try and send him to a nice location in the astral? I know you don't believe in such things, but perhaps you could humor us.
We can help direct Sean to the place where she can be healed.
Tell that to a cow's cloaca. I don't want to be healed.
Cow's cloaca? What?
What?
Bring them home even if they don't like it.
Bitch, you can hear me.
She's not the only one.
Who's not the only one?
Mick, Victoria and I can hear the...
You goddamn.
Oh shit.
You two are full of it.
Nick, do you believe us?
I don't know.
Look, just say what you said before, when we met at the foot of Turtle Rock, before he came around.
Nick, you don't have to subject yourself to this.
Why the hell can't I get out of here?
A lot rides on us being able to talk this through. For the integrity of what we're striving for.
Who died and made you Grand Poobah, Vera?
Dana, you're good at biology. You know your plants and animals. I know from spirit. I also know from mental health. We made an extreme choice, but we all agreed it was for the best course of action to take. We need to continue the work.
It doesn't stop with what we did. Sean can't get away from us without our taking some more steps to point her in a direction that's to her liking.
In any case, she knows Robin and I can hear her, and she wants out.
Oh, well, if they want out. Nick, they sound crazy to you as much as they do me.
Yes, but hell, I hate this.
Nick, please.
I know, Dana, but I sense this isn't done. Maybe this is what I need to do. Get this off my chest. Unless you've got some other bright ideas.
Nick.
Sean was your good friend.
Hell yes.
You fucking fool! Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I wish they weren't so goddamn insistent. The country fell apart. Anarchy spread so quickly, things couldn't keep going on the way they'd always been. As far back as we can remember. They always talked about how important it was the country stayed united and took it personally when anyone noticed things weren't right and couldn't be set right again.
You're just a loser! Another goddamn traitor just like the rest of them!
You guys knew not to say anything, but when that college kid got into it with them and they cracked the kid's head against the police station wall, I saw something wasn't right with Shawnee.
That's what we're supposed to do with traitors!
And all the kid did was point out how much fuel it took to maintain even a truckload of oranges from Florida to our neck of the woods on a day-to-day basis.
And Sean couldn't hear that this fantasy couldn't continue on its merry way. There were signs leading it to that crack up. The verbal threats to the local farmers selling at the markets, the parading around in that souped up SUV with a support the troops decal and Americaverse stickers. Try and have a real conversation with Sean, even about how hard it's become to go to the grocery store because prices are going up, or you, Dana, complaining about having to fork over all that money for dry cleaning?
Selfish! You call yourselves Americans! I'm ashamed to know you!
With the attack, though, I could see where it was going to head, and worse, I could see the other cops salivating at the chance to knock some heads too. I asked her, Sean, what sort of place do you want Cheyenne to be? And she said,
It all has to be in order. Follow orders and do as you're told.
And I thought, who the hell is this? This isn't Sean. This isn't the Sean I know.
Wait, what?
The Sean I became friends with thought for herself. I didn't always agree with her, but she showed she could put some things together. We could argue and it could even be fun. Hell, sometimes she'd take on a point of view I know she didn't agree with just to piss somebody off or to be entertaining. But something happened along the way.
I gave all that up because I had to evolve. Well, no. That's a load of crap. Why did I change?
The 2020 election. The different COVID viruses, one after the other. The different wars, seemingly endless. Then his rent went up and everything became... all this stuff started happening.
Was it any one of those? What was that last little bit that talked my friend into becoming a psychopath? I'll never know, I guess. Something may have inhabited Sean's body, but the thing we pushed off the cliff wasn't much Sean anymore. Not to me.
I guess it started out slowly. This feeling I was slowly but surely leaving the planet. Whatever was driving this was already in full mode by the 2004 election. I was still a kid, and then the hurricanes, and really this country moved away from... I had a broken heart before I even knew my condition. A deadened spirit sitting in a first grade classroom. I couldn't believe it. What was happening around me, what had been happening for decades even, well before I was even born. Being on the other side, I see that now. I see that the ties that united the states don't exist. In fevered imaginations, and I knew it. I knew it, but I couldn't accept it and wouldn't allow anyone else to either. Then the rest of the world happened. We deserved the comeuppance, though. The monster in me, the monster me would be the last to say so. The body that spoke with the name, Sean Dongle Rivers, said all sorts of crazy things, but I'd shuffled out of that body completely. Was it that second school shooting in Colorado? Being here on the other side now completely, I see there are millions like me. People hollowed out, by fear, so that we can become the cannon fodder. These brilliant minds would request to die in yet another conflict. We didn't really need a lot. Just our crappy non-foods and some booze. Doritos, Snickers, donuts, and JD. Hey! Now we're good to go, right? China went belly up and the whole thing went kerflooey. It had really been over long before. Probably way back in 1981, when my parents were, 10 or 11? I was slow to wake up to it. Hell, Mick pushed the body off the cliff before Zombie Sean could do any real damage. I see some places, really, most places right now, where the unoccupied bodies that have vacated to be used as war kindling outnumber the others. My kind just overruns others until someone kills us. I see it now. They did have to kill that body I gave up. Not that the me I was minded. Oh, the monster that inhabited my body was and is furious, but that wasn't me. Mick saw I checked out. That life lobotomized my bright spirit and a creeping deadness stepped into the vacuum. This isn't a political thing. Not left or right, man or woman, radical, liberal, moderate, conservative, reactionary thing. This happens to any and every possible type of person. Even a non-binary like me. Not immune. It's easy to watch your heart get broken again and again and again until you become someone who yearns to take a lot of people out. Like college kids who gripe about the world we're leaving them to salvage. Or friends who get sour faces at having to pay money to buy uniforms for jobs they don't really want. Even if they are smartasses, do they deserve skull fractures? I suppose now I'll be reincarnated as one of those poor kids who gets to live in this trash-out world I helped leave behind. Guess that'd serve me right. Maybe that's the life where I'll get to shine. Who the hell knows?
I remember the fun Sean.
I remember the Sean who listened well.
I remember a sexy, sassy Sean.
I still think you're wasting time here. But I had hopes for Sean pulling through. Returning to the world of the vibrant and the loving.
Of course you did.
I think she knows we miss her.
I've missed you for a long time, Sean.
So have all of us.
There was a moment that well, it was during that awful summer of 2018.
When old man Farley finally evicted her ass?
Yeah, that whole fiasco. I could tell she really wanted to cry, but he wouldn't let himself. He's standing in the King Supers looking at the headline, but I couldn't figure out what they were mad at. They pointed their finger at it like, how dare they?
How dare who?
I don't know. Maybe how dare the Herald Tribune report on displaced families that moved up here that summer?
It was such a hard time for all of us.
I don't know. Sean seemed particularly broken that day.
Well, for me, back in 2003, Katrina was the awakening that we were on our own. We could go through all the formalities of participating in the dumb lives we led, getting out of bed at 4 a.m. and schlepping down to Fort Collins for jobs we hated, shopping for clothes we could wear to work, groceries and bills and laundries and taxes, whatever. It was all wasted because at the end of the day, we'll still have no one but ourselves to turn to anyways.
That's what they've been afraid of all along, the empire builders. The Wendigo who have entrenched themselves. That we'd wake up to the fact that we only really have the people in our neighborhoods and villages to rely on. That's it, Cheyenne folk who will get our backs and whose security will maintain. We're not on our own, never have been. But we believed the strange melodies of stirring war anthems. By the way, Sean's gone now.
No, I felt something shift.
Me too. Probably just a breeze or something.
It's your opinion, Dana, and you're welcome to it.
I wonder though, will this Wedigo stuff come back? There are those nuts out there, I just know it, looking for people to kill?
One thing at a time, Mick. Now we've got our own kind of Eden to create with the mountains, the lakes, and the rivers. We're lucky up here. Time to devote. Get a whiff of that, would you? Glorious air. Stay if you must, go if you will. Hail and farewell.
Imagine that blazing sun beating down on us all, giving us life. We send you blessing. Hail and farewell.
And see Lion's Lake, shimmering water, glorious liquid. Hail and farewell.
The rich earth, hear the crows and the morning doves, swoop in and out your heart's content. Hail and farewell.
We thank the spirits, and we thank Jesus and Muhammad and Athena and Kiridan, who sent our Sean on his way. And we remember you, Sean, and who you had wanted to become. Bless you, and may the gods keep you and guide you to your next assignment. Hail and farewell, one and all.
As above, so below. Our circle is now open. Merry meet and merry part. Merry meet again. Mahalo.
Coming! Coming! Not so loud, you'll wake the baby.
Hey, sorry. Caroline's sleeping too?
It's 3 in the morning.
Sorry, I need your keys to move the van. Some jackass calls from the front desk and asked me to move it.
Why didn't they call me?
You've got a phone, but it doesn't work. Give me your keys.
And move it and let me go back to sleep.
Give me 5 minutes. Too bad we have to stay in such a shithole. One place that wasn't booked. Pretty decent.
Decent? My wife is sleeping on towels because she's afraid of what's on the mattress.
But on the bright side, you got a kitchenette. Hey, Ethan. Thanks for letting me be your manager. I really need the money and...
That's what friends are for, and when you land a big gig, you can hire me to manage you.
Yeah. I've worked on a couple new songs and...
I'll talk to you in the morning. Night. What is it? Andy.
It's not Andy.
Dad?
Let me in, just for a minute. Then I'll leave. Just
What are
just
you
a minute.
doing here?
I want to see my grandson.
No, he's sleeping and you're drunk.
No, I'm not. Please, let me see him.
No!
You're 100 miles from home. That's quite a trek.
Did Mom tell you where we are? Is that it? She told you, didn't she? Knew I shouldn't have phoned her. Damn it!
Hey, she's your mother. My grandson's in there?
He's sleeping next to his mother. My wife.
So you kids decided to get married.
I think you should leave.
Leaving Los Angeles must be nice, huh?
Yeah. Got a gig playing jazz in a nightclub.
Oh, where?
San Francisco.
And now your mother won't even get to see this baby. You really should call
I
her.
won't call her. Get out.
What do you name him?
Andrew Ethan Call.
Oh. It's traditional to name the first grandchild after the grandfather.
I named him after my best friend. My only friend.
I was your friend once, and then...
Get out!
It wouldn't hurt to forgive me, Ethan. I'll bet you made a mistake or two.
Don't!
Well, then how about some coffee, huh? Can I have some coffee?
Meg, just keep quiet.
So now you hate me.
You threw us out of the house.
You brought home some random girl you knocked up.
Caroline. I brought Caroline home because I love her. We have a baby and got married because I love her and she loves me.
And now I'm not allowed to see Andrew.
Consequence of your actions.
Oh.
What's that?
What?
By your breast pocket. You in a street fight? Look at you.
That don't concern you, alright? Please just let me see the baby.
No.
For a minute. I want to see him for a minute. Does he look like you?
He looks like all babies. He's bald.
Like me?
Like a baby. He's got blue eyes.
No, I got blue eyes. This kid sounds like my spitting image.
He's my spitting image.
She don't like me, huh? Is that it? This girl.
Caroline.
Yeah, Caroline. Caroline hates me, eh?
You threw us out. We were two scared kids who needed a place to stay, and you threw us out on the streets.
No, you're running away.
Yeah, it's a good gig. $700 a week playing.
That's not enough to raise a baby.
It's fine. At least it's what I love. I'm not gonna be stuck at some factory.
Hey, that factory put food in your mouth for the last 22 years.
Well, I don't want it. The nightclub even paid me to move here.
You hire that punk kid, Andy?
Andy's my manager.
Manager. Shit. that kid's been flipping burgers.
He's still my best friend.
It's a good thing to have, son. Is that your moving van I saw out
Yes.
there? Yeah, alright. Oh, you got anything to move?
Yeah, her parents gave us a couple things. A couch, bed.
Oh, you got a new family.
Yeah, they're great. They're really supportive.
Well, then it looks like you don't need me no more.
Looks like it.
Goodbye, Ethan.
You ought to get some help.
You know what, son? I don't need it now. Tell Andrew I love him.
Get out.
I love you too, son.
Dad, they're sleeping. What?
I don't know how to tell you this. Your mom just called.
Did she apologize?
Ethan, your dad, he's dead.
What are you talking about?
Your dad was driving up at the 205. He caught a bad patch. He went headlong into a logging truck.
No. No. No.
One of the spikes went through the windshield. It took your dad to the ER. He's dead.
I just talked to him.
Sorry, man. I'm really sorry. Your mom's hysterical. You can use my phone in my room.
Where'd she say he was hit?
In the heart. You okay?
I'll call her. Just give me a moment.